so excited to be here in Liam Howe, the legendary producer's studio, with an incredible artist. I've been save your blushes. I've been a fan of her music for years, and finally, Adulthood, the debut album from Cock and Bull Kid, is about to come out. Hello, Anita.
Hi.
It's lovely to see you.
Yes, you too.
Thanks for having us in the studio. This is where you've been recording the album.
Yeah, the vast majority of it, yes.
Tell us about coming here and recording with Liam in this. It's an intimate studio. I expected something massive.
It's quite cosy. Like I'd say a lot of the actual writing went on here. And then obviously we went to a studio called Snap Studios in North London where we'd, record it. That's where we had all the string sections, and like it was still a very, very much a typical album process. Like, we were still in a proper studio, but a lot of the songs were born here. Sometimes you go to a studio and it feels really studio-y.
Yeah.
And you're aware that the label are paying X amount for you to be there per day. And it's just like, you're just like chilling in Liam's studio, just like drinking tea and writing.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
And it's up close and personal, which is like your album, because all your songs, they're very personal songs, even though there's a big pop sound to the album. They're all about you and, your life so far. I'm fascinated that you didn't listen to music for, a year before making this album. Is that right?
Yeah, I sort of made a decision that because I'm a bit like a sponge, and whatever I listen to, it's very difficult not to sort of, take on that sound. And I was very aware of it, and I just kind of wanted to make an album that was, 100% or as much as it could be, me.
Hold on to your misery. I need it and it needs me. Some people spend their lives trying to be free.
When you first started, and the first tracks I heard from you like 3-4 years ago, they were a bit more experimental and a little bit darker and a little bit more, how should I put it, more of the times maybe, whereas this sounds a lot more timeless.
Well, it'd be fair to say some of it was really rubbish because I was...
I didn't say that.
Well, no, you didn't, but I did. Because a lot of it was just me in my room, literally just thrashing things out, and I'm not very technical, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it was always just put this down, give it to a producer who will make it a bit sleeker and just kind of realise the track that you're trying to make.
Now, I've seen you in the amazing green dress. Is it lime?
It is lime, yes.
It's a lovely lime
dress. You could describe it as lime, yeah.
And you wear this in the video for Hold On To Your Misery, which is one of the best singles of 2011 so far.
Oh, thank you.
It's out beginning of March, isn't it?
Yes, it is, March 5th.
That's perfect Cock and Bull Kid for me because it's upbeat and and it makes you want to swagger down the street.
Yeah.
But also it's a very sad song.
Yes, I'm glad you recognise that. There is some pathos.
The misery in the title
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of the song sort of wrote itself. It was sort of just born out of a time where I had a dark time and I was self-medicating, and I think I just didn't really feel. It's just quite a numb thing, and I think as a musician as well, you need to. It's that sort of awful quandary of you've still got to be very much feeling. And sometimes you feel like you can sabotage yourself in order to feel, in order to write, to create. It's very boring.
No, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. Can you tell us about the rather strange video?
I guess the concept is mini me's. So there's I think 6 adorable little girls dressed up exactly the same as I am. And we just do a simple routine, and it's quite. I mean, it's simple, but I think it was perfect for an introductory video. Obviously, I've been doing little bits underground, but in terms of to the wider world, I thought it was an apt sort of introductory video.
So they're quite literally Cock and Bull Kids.
Yeah.
I know you've been touring with Kelly Block Party and Marina and the Diamonds as well. How was that, playing to big crowds?
Yeah, that was great. The Marina tour was excellent. I think it was a good pairing.
Because Marina's recorded in this studio as well, isn't she?
Exactly. Oh, nice segue there.
Thank
you. Yes, this is, I think, where she did her album, and it was a great tour. She's great live. It's a really good live experience to watch her. And her fans as well. I think the music, I wouldn't say it's similar, but I don't think we're too far away that a Marina fan wouldn't, get what I was doing.
Absolutely.
So it was really good to go be on that tour.
As somebody who's obviously been playing for a long time, and you're getting, all this new attention, which is great. I'm guessing that you want that. Is it strange as well, kind of adapting to people's perception of you, and becoming a real pop star?
It's not strange. I'm quite like, considering I'm quite impatient, I've exercised a lot of patience. Like, a part of me is just like, right, I just kind of want to, I'm very like, because I know there's loads that I want to do, and I kind of, a lot of me is like, right, let's just kind of get on with it. But I realise that in order, if I want longevity, I think sometimes the longer it takes, the better it is.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, of course, I'm enjoying every sort of milestone, and like, you know, every time you hear your song played on the radio, every time you get a new fan or whatever, it's all great, and I appreciate all of it. But I know it's just like the beginning of hopefully long prosperous journey.
Anita Cockaball Kid, thanks so much for the chat, and
Thank
best
you.
of luck with the album Adulthood. Thanks
Thank
for talking
you.
to us.
Thanks.